Hey gamers, this is Dag Time, and I've got a Blops 2 video for you today. Why am I using a Blops 2 video? Well, if you've been hearing all the news about Advanced Warfare and this and that, you might have realized that they've actually taken a lot of the good things from Blops 2 and completely kind of avoided the stuff out of Ghosts. Let's face it, Ghosts has not been one of the amazing Call of Duties. It's not really set the world alight. It's been pretty dry, to be honest. So the things we're hearing from Advanced Warfare are very similar to some of the features that we had in Blops 2. Some of the cool features, and I'm going to run through what they are and what the comparisons are. But let's face it, Call of Duty Ghosts has been pretty boring. I mean, we're pretty bored of it already, to be honest, all my boys and me. Playing Infected at the moment, as you know from some of our videos, trying to get this chem strike, but trying to get me a chem strike. Obviously Rampage, he has one every few hours. The other day we were playing and I killed him on 25 by accident with a blade. He was at 25 and oh, just about to get his chem, and I chucked the blade and I got him. He was gutted, poor guy. Just shows him his boss ache. Anyway, so Advanced Warfare, what are the similarities with Black Ops 2? Well, things like multi-team deathmatch, which was introduced in Black Ops 2, is not in, and that's been made clear. Things like hardpoint are back. So hardpoint was also introduced in Black Ops 2. It's obviously not in Ghosts, but it's in Advanced Warfare, which is pretty good. So you control a specific area in the map, and every minute or two it changes, so you have to go and take over that area, kill everyone off and hold that area, and you build up points that way, which is pretty sick. One of the other key things that when you started playing Ghosts, you may have noticed, is that you die really quickly, or it takes it's very easy to kill someone and you will die yourself like pretty quick. So you take a couple of bullets and you're dead. I suppose it's more realistic in that sense, but it kind of takes away some of the enjoyment, and it took a while for people to adjust to that. So this is known as the time to kill. Now the time to kill in Advanced Warfare, they're stating, is very much more similar to Black Ops 2. I mean, they're still refining it and, you know, trying to adjust it to how they see fit, but it is not going to be as Ghost was, which is a very, very good thing, and we're very glad about that, because we remember when we switched to Ghost, it was pretty shocking the way you die so quick. Things like hardcore modes are still in. So hardcore modes, you know, hardcore team deathmatch and all these kind of things where you can friendly fire, and the time to kill on that is probably a lot lower than on the standard playlists. Also note, you know, like with Advanced Warfare, you have the exo stuff, so you have all this fancy boost jumping and all these fancy shields and this and that. Well, they're gonna have a set of playlists which is more traditional, so without all the super duper features, more traditional Call of Duty. For those of you guys that have been moaning about, oh my god, this boost jump and all this is all that, I know there's a lot of guys out there that hate it and just would like to have a normal Call of Duty with some good gameplay and good action. Well, they've answered that with a traditional playlist. They're calling it a traditional playlist, so no XO abilities in that, which is pretty sick. Score streaks are back. Score streaks introduced in in Black Ops 2. I love those as well. They were pretty sick. So like, for those of you who don't get like, you know, 20 kill streaks and all this and all that, you know, you could just build up your score streak using grenades. EMPs are back too, which is sick. I used to throw these EMPs 24/7 and everyone's, you know, Rampage is running around killing people and they're all scratching their eyes because I've been chucking EMPs. So it's pretty sick. So they're back too. There's so much stuff. And now, for example, the loadout is very similar to Black Ops 2's pick 10 system, but this time it's pick 13, because you can actually add your score streaks to each individual loadout, which you couldn't do in Black Ops 2. So it's slightly more improved and more configurable. They've added something called combat readiness program, which is similar to boot camp, I guess. They've not given it an actual name, but they're saying it's similar to boot camp, I guess. There's obviously a few maps coming out I'll talk about those in a minute. There's also a discussion about having either 10 prestiges or 15. Now, Ghosts had 10, and most people went through them pretty quick, so let's hope they go for 15, so it keeps it interesting. Like, you know, we're max prestige on Ghosts at the moment, and we've been like that for the last 6 months, and it kind of makes, you know, there's nothing to aim for in that sense. So when it's double XP day, it's a bit dry because you're already on max prestige, so what's the point? So I just hope they go for 15 prestiges. There's a couple of multiplayer maps. I may have mentioned them in a previous video, but I'm just going to go through them. So there's Defender, which takes place in the shadow of the Golden Gate Bridge, and there's, you know, underground bunkers and stuff like that. And at a certain point in time, you get a tsunami that hits the shore, which is pretty crazy. There's Riot, which is a bombed out prison in Baghdad, yes. And it's got this automated prison detection system, which is still active, and you can actually take control of it as a player in the map. Pretty cool. Biolab, which is a lab based in Monument Valley, and it's got its own kill streak. There's also Ascend, which is more futuristic in the sense that it takes place in a space elevator terminal, and it has its own automated defense system, which you can actually take control of, or some kind of turret that you could actually take control of or enable, which will get you loads and loads of kills. So each of the maps have their own specific kind of event that triggers. You can obviously trigger it using like a package or a score streak, so that's pretty cool. Most of the videos we've seen now on Advanced Warfare look amazing, and the gameplay on multiplayer looks sick as well, so I suggest you have a look at those videos. We'll add a few links to the original Call of Duty videos that the Call of Duty have released themselves in regards to multiplayer, the graphics, the weapons, everything. I think looks good, so it's building up to be a big Call of Duty release. I mean, the way they've changed around multiplayer and stuff, and they're saying the gameplay is based on a brand new engine, not where all the previous CODs were based on the Modern Warfare engine from COD 4. So it's going to be different, but I think we need a change now. I think it's time for a change. I think I think Ghosts have kind of killed it, to be honest, and it's shown that there's nowhere really to go with Ghosts. I mean, the graphics in Ghosts are pretty sick, but that's mainly down to next gen consoles and stuff like that. So let's hope Advanced Warfare is as good as it's been promised, and I can't wait to give it a go. November the 3rd, November the 4th. Don't forget, there's a 0-day pack, and with the 0-day pack you get a set of bonus weapons. You'll see the weapons cycling through on the left, sorry. So like I said, please hit like on our Facebook page and subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. Also, you know, follow us on Twitter. We're also on Google+. Don't be shy, give it a try, and we will catch you guys later on.